Students, will go with the next concept in module 1 differential calculus 1, that is pedal equation of a polar curve. Now so far we have seen the angle between the radius vector and the tangent. We have seen the slope of the tangent. We have seen the angle between the two curves, and then we had seen with the length of the perpendicular derivation. So now here we are going to go with pedal equation of a polar curve. Now to start, what do we mean by pedal equation? First we should know the equation of the given curve r is equals to f of theta expressed in terms of p and r is called as the pedal equation or PR equation. Means, as in the introduction class of this module I told you, if your curve is in terms of x and y, it is a Cartesian curve. Likewise, if your curve is in terms of r and theta, I had told it is a polar curve, or polar equation. Likewise, if your curve is reduced to in terms of p and r, that time we are going to say that it is a pedal equation. So means whenever they ask you to obtain for a pedal equation for a given polar curve, then we have to have the answer in terms of p and r. Now what is this p? P is the length of the perpendicular from the pole. This is small p, do not get confused, and this r is the radius vector, as you know, it is the OP distance is r. Yes, so the answer must be in terms of p and r for the given polar curve. Your polar curve is in terms of r and theta. If we have to have the pedal equation in terms of p and r, means you have to eliminate theta. You don't want theta in that equation. So how to proceed for the problems? I have given here the procedure. Check out. You will be given a polar curve r is equals to f of theta. As regularly, whenever you have been given a polar curve, go to find what is phi. Now what is phi? Phi is the angle between the radius vector and the tangent. So we need to find for phi. Next, after finding for phi, I am going to consider p is equals to r sin phi, because I want in terms of answer must be in terms of p and r. So as we have already derived, for the length of the perpendicular from the pole to the tangent given by p is equals to r sin phi. So consider this equation. In that phi, whatever you are having phi, you have to substitute from the above over here. So once you substitute, your equation will be of the form p is equals to r into g of theta. G of theta means whatever phi when you substitute, you are going to get this function in terms of theta. This r will remain as it is. We have to eliminate this theta from this equation. If I have to eliminate theta from this equation, I have to consider the given curve, and try to find what is this theta or g of theta from this curve. So substituting from the first given curve into this equation, I will reduce my equation in terms of p and r, which is the required pedal equation. Suppose you are not getting phi. If you see many problems, we have seen that we were not getting phi purely. In that case, how to solve for if you are not having phi? In that case, a very important note you have to understand here. If phi you are not getting purely, that time consider the same equation p is equals to r sin phi. But proceed by squaring on both sides and taking reciprocal. Means p square is equals to r square sin phi, whatever you will get, take its reciprocal. Once you take the reciprocal, 1 upon sin square phi is cosec square phi, and cosec square phi means 1 plus cot square phi. From the above you will be getting cot phi. Substitute and then try to eliminate theta. So this way we are finding for the pedal equation. Whenever you are not getting phi, directly you can consider this expression. Need not to start with these all things. So likewise we have to solve for the problems. So sure one question in the exam. Problems we'll see in my next video. Thank you.